Shalom Alechem. When dealing with modesty, tzniut, a question that needs to be asked is whether modesty is only in front of men and other people, or also in your own home. When a person is around people, of course, there's a different aspect and obligation than when he's by himself. Now, this opens up the sugya of modesty to different aspects. We need to realize that modesty, tzniut, has different levels and different obligations. Some are more strict and some are less. Therefore, to understand it better, we need to realize that modesty is not only towards others, but also when you are by yourself. The halakha says that a person should not say that when he's in his room alone, that he is really all by himself, because Hashem is there as well. Lo yomar adam bechadre chadarim ani, ela, a person should realize that Hakadosh Baruch Hu melol kol haaretz kevodo is there together with him. So we learn from here another aspect in modesty, that modesty is also when you're all by yourself, because Hakadosh Baruch Hu is there. So therefore, you have modesty aspect in front of people, and worse than that in front of men, because when a woman is in front of men, then there's things that could go wrong over here, interactions, and as certain things that could cause a man, which are hirhurim and other things like that are forbidden. And therefore, a woman needs to be on the top level tzniut in front of men. That is the way she's dressed and the way she behaves, the way she talks, the way she, the body language, smiles, the eye contact, and so on. Then you have an aspect of tzniut when a woman is in her own home, but with her family. So you have her husband and kids around the house. Of course, there's a levels of tzniut, but it's not as strict. So therefore, a woman can walk with socks in a house, and unlike when a woman is outside, obviously, I see sometimes women go to give their kids in the morning to the bus. They go with robes. That's completely unacceptable, because a robe is the worst level of tzniut. Although everything's covered, robe indicates the way a woman dresses in a house. So wearing a robe in a house could be acceptable, but when wearing it when you hand your kids to the bus, that's totally unacceptable, because when a man sees that, he sees a woman in a robe, that already gives the mind a certain aspect that she's more lax, and the way she behaves in their own home, in the surrounding of being in their own home. So that itself gets the wrong thoughts for the person that's seeing her. So that's something that on the outside, but inside the house, as we said, a woman could wear a robe and could walk around the house with just socks, without shoes, and so on and so forth. And obviously, she can be much warmer in the house. She has to be very warm to the husband and kids. So therefore, there's a totally different way that a woman would behave at the house. Also, when a guest comes, you can't ignore the guest in the house. Outside, you should ignore a person that you see if you don't know them. If you know them, if it's a man, you say a cold good morning. You see a neighbor that passes by, you say good morning, but it's a cold good morning. But when it comes to the house, of course, then you can't just be very cold. It's not respectful, and it's not the way. But also, when he's in the house, there's a certain code that people behave, so therefore it doesn't radiate, it doesn't show a message that should not be expressed. So that is when we're dealing with the second level, coming to the house. Now, when a woman is all alone, then there's an aspect of tzniut that's much less, which is that she should just have in mind that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is there as well, and therefore not completely be lax and do whatever they want. A certain level of tzniut is required, but not to the level that when the kids are there. So therefore, let's say a woman is in her bedroom and the kids are not there. So a woman doesn't have to wear socks, and a woman doesn't have to cover every part of the body like she should do when she gets out of the room. And definitely when somebody's in a place like a pool that then you have to wear a bathing suit and there's no men around and there's no kids around, the woman should not go to the pool with a bathing suit together with her kids. Many people make that mistake and they go together with the kids. The kids see the parts of the body they shouldn't be seeing from her mother. That's something that's not permitted and it's not moral as well. So when a woman is in a pool together with her friends, let's say, of course you could wear a bathing suit because there's no other way to go around this. When a woman is in a bath place, let's say taking showers together in a place that's public together with others, of course there's certain things that would be permitted because there's no other way to do it. But you see over here there's different levels. Some are more obligated and some are more strict and some are more prohibited, and some can even be machshil, cause others to stumble on different prohibitions. And for that a woman needs to always keep guard wherever she is. It's something that also has to do with men. Also men have an aspect of tzniut that we need to speak Be'ezrat Hashem in the future, but a woman has that much more because of the fact that a woman, the way she looks and the way she behaves causes hirurim, causes men to think about her, which is something that should be totally avoided.